This is Sandra. On yesterday's show, the audience voted on which of these three men would be best for her. Today, you'll find out who she chose as her date. And this is Dana. He says that at first, women like his looks, but he hopes that his character is more important. Which of these three women did he choose? Which will our audience choose? Today on Love Connection, you'll find out who they picked, who the audience picks, and everything that happened on their dates. Now, here to tell us more about Love Connection is our host, Chuck Woolery.
Thank you and welcome to Love Connection, where we've got a new way for singles to meet. Here's how it works. Now, we've compiled a videotape library of more than 1,000 attractive and available single people. We select some of those singles and show them 3 videotapes. They choose the one they're most attracted to, and then they go out on a date. Then they come here and they tell us what happened on their date. Now, to begin with, we're going to meet a woman who selected a date from our video library. She's studying to be a doctor, and yesterday she told us that she loves to argue. Please welcome Sandra Parker. Great, nice outfit, yeah.
Thank you.
Tell us more about this arguing theory of yours.
Oh, my. Well, I don't like screaming, yelling. I'm not a pounder most of the times. It's just that when I'm right about something, I'm right.
And that's it. And you're going to hold your own, and no matter what.
Yeah, if I've weighed all the options, yeah.
You also told us that you gave up dating for a while?
They didn't understand when you didn't have time and you didn't eat and
They
you
took
didn't
it personally.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yes, they
and
did.
you didn't mean it in a personal way.
No, of course not.
I don't mean to put words in your mouth. I tell you, why don't we bring everybody up to date on what happened yesterday? Now, we showed our audience 3 choices. Your 3 choices, as a matter of fact, and they voted on which one they thought would be best for you, and we're going to take a look at them again, okay? First, there was Eugene, a 26-year-old musician. Then Kelvin, he's a teacher, and he's 27. Finally, there was Gwell. He's a cameraman, and he's also 26. Now, the audience's vote was recorded yesterday, and we'll get to that a little bit later, but right now, why don't you remind everybody who you chose, okay? Who'd you choose?
Well, I chose Eugene.
Eugene. Okay. Right now, on Love Connection, we get both sides of the story, and we ask our couples not to speak to each other after their date. Eugene is backstage, so we're going to say hello to Eugene Henderson. Hi, Eugene. Hi. How'd things work out for you and Eugene?
Well, we had fun. We laughed. We didn't do regular stuff. We went to sleep in the car. I mean...
Maybe you ought to back up and tell us this from the beginning.
Okay, well, what happened was, I had talked to him on the phone. We made plans to go to a nice restaurant, a Thai food restaurant. Mm-hmm. And he said meet him in a certain place because his car was out of service. He couldn't drive it. So I drove around the corner to get a look at him first. And he was waiting outside the building. And so I drove around the corner and I looked at him, and then I looked at him real good, and he looked okay. Didn't look like a homicidal maniac or anything.
Eugene, did you know she was driving around checking you out?
Yeah, I saw her turn the corner.
I didn't know.
What did you think?
Well, I went back inside to make it look like I wasn't.
Oh, I see. Okay. So what happened after you picked him up? Where did you go?
Well, I picked him up. We got in the car, and I was pleased that this was a nice person. And we went to the Thai restaurant, and it was like a mob outside, so we sat outside. And I write poetry, so I had some of that, and I brought that in a little folder, and I let him read it, and he really liked it. I hope.
Yeah, did you like her poetry?
Very creative and very good.
Good.
I'm critical, too, so.
Well, you being a musician, I would think so, sure.
Yeah, well, and so he liked it, and then we went in the restaurant, and sat down, had a nice time, ordered a carafe of wine. So as the wine began to flow, the conversation got really nice. We had a nice, lovely, fun time. You know?
Right. Good.
And so we went to the car, got in. He pulled out a tape of his music, of some original stuff he had done. He played it.
Uh-huh.
And
Her tape recorder ate my demo.
well,
You did what?
I didn't do it. It's tape.
What's this whole story now? Wait a minute. What happened exactly?
Well, the tape recorder chewed up this original song, the only copy, I believe.
Right.
And so he got kind of hysterical. No, he didn't.
I panicked.
You panicked. He panicked.
When did the sleeping come up?
What happened was he took an hour and a half to get the tape out of the tape recorder. And I got tired. It was a long night. So I stuck my feet out the window, and I was real comfortable. And I think I went to sleep. I kept murmuring, I'll fix it, I'll fix it. And I kept hearing, no, you won't, no, you won't. So, yeah, so...
A bad dream, obviously.
Well, no, it was nice to get a rest. And he was pleasant. I mean, he was pleasant even though he was screaming and trying to get the tape fixed.
So you played his tape and you loved it?
was wonderful. He played
You guys drove off into the sunset or what?
into the sunset, off into the sunset. He wouldn't let me in the house. But that's
He wouldn't let you in the house?
We never got to my house.
Right. He wouldn't. He said, "I'm going to be your good friend, and I'm going to protect you from myself."
That's right.
So
Why didn't you want Sandra in your apartment?
He's a gentleman. He's a gentleman.
You know, you have a nice evening, you listen to music, you know, she breaks your demo, you don't want to...
Listen, judgment call, that's fair enough. Let's take a look and see who the audience voted for, okay? Coming up, Eugene, 46%.
You all have good taste.
Yeah, we'll pay for a date with Eugene if you'd like to go out with him again.
Oh, well, of course.
Would you like to go on another one and let us pay for it? Okay, Eugene, would you like to do that?
Yes, very much
Would
so.
you like to bring your own cassette with you? Come on out, Eugene, join us. Well, Eugene, you're a gentleman. There's no question about it. Is there any chance for romance on the next date, you think?
I don't know, you know. It's try to get a record happen.
I got you. Okay. Well, listen, we have a nice gift for both of you. I want to thank you very much for coming on the show and sharing your date with us. And I tell you what, we're going to come right back with another couple in just a minute. Stay with us. This time, we're going to meet a man who chose a date from our video library. Now, he was raised in Florida. He likes river rafting and hiking, and he says, as long as you're happy, you'll attract the right person. Please welcome Dana Eschenroder. What do you mean, as long as you're happy, you'll attract the right person? I mean, I agree with it and everything, but kind of woman do you attract, for instance?
Well, I think like attracts like, and I think generally up people that are satisfied with their position in life, are happy with themselves generally internally. You create a atmosphere around them that's attractive to other people that might, you know, feel
Okay.
the same way.
Yeah. How long were you married?
2 years, right out of school. I didn't really know a whole lot about all of that, but gave it a good shot for 2 years.
How long were you divorced?
It's been 6 years now.
Oh, that's a pretty long time,
Yeah.
Now, when you were on a date, okay, what's the first thing that you can tell a woman about yourself? What do you like to show them more than anything else?
Oh boy, it depends on the kind of questions you get. You don't just open up and start talking about yourself. I don't generally, and unfortunately, a lot of the questions are very surfacey. What do you do? You know, how much money do you make? What kind of car? Not
What would
often.
you like for them to know?
Just more personal things, like what you enjoy doing on your time off. You know, how do you think about certain things? I think those types of things are more important at the outset anyway.
Okay, we know a little about you. Now we're going to take a look at the women that Dana saw, okay? Now, audience, watch very closely because we're going to ask you to pick the woman that you think's best for him, okay? First, there was Pat. Now, Pat's from Chicago. She says she has a great sense of humor, and here's one time when it came in handy.
I looked through the peephole, and it was like Disco Man out through the peephole. You know, he had his gold chains on, his shirt was open to here, slicked back, he had makeup on. I went, oh no, this is going to be an awful night.
Next, there was Mary. Now, Mary would settle for a man with average looks if he had a good personality, but so far she hadn't been very successful.
Men are always difficult. They're difficult on dates, they're difficult. At home, they're difficult. My father was difficult, my brother was difficult. I'm sure all the boyfriends I have been difficult.
And finally, you watch Julie. She says she's a high-energy person who is totally honest, and we ask her if that scares men off.
I'm sure there are a few I do. I know I do. It's not my intentions. It's not my intention at all to do that. But at the same time, if I scare somebody, I don't care about them anyway. I hate scared people.
Now, before we find out who Dana chose as his date, let's take a look at all three of these ladies once again, okay? First, there was Pat. She's a 27-year-old insurance agent. Then Mary, she's a receptionist, and she's 24. Finally, Julie, she's 28, and she's a restaurant manager. Okay, audience, it's time to vote again. Now, who do you think is the best lady for Dana? Here in the studio and at home, too. Please make your choice right now, okay? We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to meet the woman that Dana selected and hear everything that happened on their date. Stay with us.
That's hot. No way.
Is that?
My jaw is on the floor.
Drop dead gorgeous.
Shinier than a diamond in Saint-Tropez.
Juicier than when I get caught on a date.
That's fat.
A baddie with a fatty.
Loves it. If you nix, you know.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We can't play about our future or our finances. Make moves, set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up, stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things. This is Pretirement.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. And turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Travel can be a nightmare. Luckily, you rented your car on Turo. Skip the rental counter with Turo. Rent just about any car, just about anywhere.
In a little while, we're going to find out who the audience picked. But right now, let's find out who Dana picked, okay? Dana?
I picked Mary. Mary Grant.
Mary. All right. Okay, now on Love Connection, we get both sides of the story. Mary's backstage, so let's say hello to Mary Grant. Hi, Mary. Mary, what was your first impression of Dana when you saw him?
Well, I thought he was real cute, and I don't know, he looked like he'd be a lot of fun on a date.
Good. Okay. Was he?
Yeah, he was. It was great. We ripped the town apart.
Good. Why don't you tell us what happened, why you were so much fun on this date, Dana?
Well, she came over, we kind of had an icebreaker and went body surfing. I live close to the ocean, and then we came back, changed, ran into a few obstacles. One small thing, she brought two shoes that didn't match, and we were both hungry at the time. So we tried to smuggle her in barefoot to a restaurant.
How did you end up with different shoes, Mary?
Well, I was kind of in a rush getting over there. I was late already, and I just kind of grabbed two different shoes.
I tried to embarrass her a little bit. She didn't embarrass too easily. Oh, really? You were embarrassed?
What did he do, Dana? Or, I mean, what did he do, Dana? What did he do, Mary?
Well, in one instance, we were waiting outside the car. I was waiting inside the car, and he went in the restaurant to see what the reservation wait was. And he came outside, and there was a tree handy, and he kind of swung on it in front of this nice restaurant with all these people watching him.
What else did he do?
Well, once inside the restaurant when we were eating, he decided that to slide under the table a few times.
That chair was real slide under the table. You know, one of those. It was fun.
Then what did you do?
We went dancing after that.
Oh, nice.
Nice little place, and had a good time there. They even had a little floor
She a good
show.
dancer?
Excellent.
You a good dancer?
Oh, of course.
Oh, good. Okay.
She was yawning on the way home.
Oh.
And so I just kind of playing along.
How late was it?
I've had a long day, Dana.
It was a long day, yes. It was about 2 o'clock, and we were on our way back home, and so she was yawning. I figured I'd go along with a gag. I kind of stuck my head in her little lap at the stoplight, and then when it light comes, she's sitting there kind of stone-faced, and I pick my head up, and there's a policeman kind of looking over in the car.
It was pretty embarrassing.
You winked and waved and drove on.
Everything's fine. I don't see no problem here.
How did this date end, Dana?
She had her car at my house, so we drove back there, and we just kind of little peck on the cheek goodbye, and then she started to drive off, and I waved her down. You know, we really were having a good time at that point. I figured, you know, you could joke a bit, and she goes, well, you know, is anything wrong? And I just said, no, I want you to know if you missed me yet. It was kind of cute.
I'm kind of anxious to see who the audience voted for, aren't you?
Yeah.
See what their taste is. Okay, let's take a look and see. Huh, 50%. Did you guess that?
No, I don't think so.
Sometimes our audiences aren't quite in tune with what's happening up here. You never know. Sometimes they are incredibly in tune. In this particular case, I don't know. You want to go out with Pat? We'll pick up the tab. You want to stay with Mary?
Well, I feel that I've got all this time and energy invested in Mary. I mean, yeah, I'd love to go out with her again.
Is that okay with you, Mary?
Yeah, sounds great.
Well, come on out. Let's meet on stage. Mary, look after all this time.
Good. You look nice. My gosh, all professional. Just come from work or something?
Oh, by the way, Dana, you sit down here just a minute. Dana, you have something for her, don't you?
Oh, Dana.
You like to grab it off stage there?
Oh,
I think it's
yeah, that's right. We went swimming. This has gotten me in trouble a few times. As friends have been over the apartment.
It's going to get you in trouble here, Dana.
It's a wild animal from Africa.
No, it is not.
I asked her if she wanted to.
I thought you wanted to try it on.
She's a good body surfer.
We have a nice gift for both of you guys. We're going to come back in just a minute with another couple. Hang in there, folks. Okay, we're back. This time we're going to meet a woman who chose a date from our video library. Now, she enjoys skiing and rock climbing and prefers to date young men who have old minds. Please welcome Pamela Campbell. Nice to see you. Come sit down. Are you a little nervous, Pamela?
Well, not really.
Good. Okay, you seemed a little nervous there. Now, what is a young man with an old mind?
A young man with an old mind.
It's your line, not mine.
Is young biologically, but has experience beyond his years. You know.
In what way?
Well, in all ways.
Now, you enjoy skiing, right?
I love to ski.
You meet a lot of guys skiing?
Yes. It's an easy way to meet guys.
On the slopes?
Yeah, because if you fall down in front of them, there's 5 or 6 come pick you up, and you can pretend you broke your leg and go down to the, underneath where the bar.
You're a bartender, right?
Yes.
Do you hear a lot of stories from men about they come in and say, gee, my wife just doesn't understand me, and I want you to hear my story, and you get a lot of that?
Well, I guess it's more lines than stories. What are you doing tonight?
Oh, those kind of stories, I see. Well, you're delightful. Now we know a little bit more about you. We're going to show you guys a portion of the tapes that Pamela saw, okay? Now, remember, you're going to get to vote again. Now, first there was Danny. Danny says he's crazy about kissing. He also likes to get silly like this, he says.
Maybe to start dancing for no reason at all, or make loud noises when people don't expect it. Maybe I'm not very funny right now, but I can be funny.
Okay, next there was Eddie. Eddie says he's a country boy from Tennessee, and he likes old movies, and we're going to hear what he has to say.
I'm not a drinker, smoker, cusser, but I'm not Mr. Goody Two-Shoes. Lots of times, you see somebody and they've got this all-American kind of look, which I've got, and sometimes it's a plague on me.
Okay, and finally you watched Greg. Now, he says that he likes to pamper the people he loves, and he has a very unusual taste in women.
Every guy wants the girl that has the legs of a track runner, the butt and boobies, It's not that important. What's important to me is a girl that is attentive. Ladies that attract me are the ones that have the loudest mouths, usually.
Okay, before we find out who Pamela chose, let's take a look at all three of these young men once again, okay? First, there was Danny, a salesman. He's 29. Then Eddie, a 25-year-old athletic coach. And finally, Greg, he's an employment counselor, and he's 26. Okay, audience, it's time to vote again. Who do you think is the best man for Pamela? Here in the studio and at home, please make your choice now. In a little while, we're going to find out who the audience picked, but right now, let's find out who Pamela selected. Who did you choose, Pam?
I selected Greg.
Greg. Okay. We hear both sides of the story, always on Love Connection. Greg's backstage. Let's say hello to Greg Dahl. Hi, Greg. Greg, what did you think when you first saw Pamela?
Oh, I thought since I'm a choosee that I was a very lucky man.
Yeah, I would say so. Oh, really?
We went to a restaurant, had a very nice meal, a little rich.
The butter.
Yeah. The butter means that later on in the evening I got sick, and that's what was from the butter, all the butter. It was very rich.
I love to play doctor. So.
He tried. He tried to play doctor.
That's very good.
I told him no. No, actually, see, he was checking to see if I wore nylons.
You knew he was trying to hold your leg, right?
Well, maybe he was trying to touch it.
Trying to touch it.
Just get closer.
I see. Okay.
And, well, we went for a drive.
Where?
And, well, we went to Mulholland Drive.
To the mountains.
Wait a minute,
We like to look down on people.
Now, a lot of folks, every place and every town in this country, there's a great place to park, right? Mulholland Drive is a famous place to park. Is that what you did, Greg?
Well,
That was my idea.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Yeah, we went up there, but she knows a place where you can see both sides, and so you get the best.
I know
of both
that place well, Greg.
And that was you.
I've been there
the lights
before.
on.
Did you have a good time on Mulholland Drive?
Yes, we did. Well, I had a good time on the date, and yes, Mulholland Drive was very beautiful that night.
You anxious to see who the audience voted for?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I'm kind of anxious to see who they picked too. Let's take a look. 71% Remember Eddie? Pamela? If you want to take the audience's advice, you could go out with the All-American boy or whatever.
You know, he looks really nice, but I think I'm just going to stick with Greg.
I'll stick with Greg, okay? Greg, is that all right with you? Absolutely. Well, come on out and join
Can we get to this?
Sure. Come sit down in just a second. On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate this date, Greg?
Is there an 11?
That's good, huh? Really, that's
What a
I
nice
had a
guy.
great time. I mean, somebody that's receptive to humor is important to me, and I think that after we got done bickering about how to get to the restaurant, then I think it went off just fine. It wasn't really bickering.
Yes, it was.
Well, she has very definite, ways to go, and people that live in L.A. always know a better way than the person that they're driving with.
Well, you said you like women with big mouths. Do you think she fits?
Well, she's a singer, but I think she's saving her energy. At least she was then.
Well, while you guys work this out, I want to thank you for being on the show and sharing your day with us. We have a nice gift for both of you, okay?
Thank you.
Good. My pleasure. Listen, that's our show for today. We're going to be back tomorrow with more singles trying to make a love connection right here. I'm Chuck Woolery.
Some guests on Love Connection will receive one of the following: Hamilton Beach's full-size Burst of Steam lightweight iron, Silverstone sole plate for no stick, no snag ironing. Delicate fabric stays silky soft from Hamilton Beach Scoville. Or hooray for Raisinets! Now you can enjoy the all-time favorite movie candies at home. Goobers and Snowcaps too. Hooray for Raisinets! Or a handsome 8-piece set of Anchor Hocking's new Kitchen Classics ovenware. Anchor Hocking, we set the table for America. Or the new light lingering spray perfume and spray cologne from Yardley of London. Nothing works better than a smile and a little laughter. This is Rod Roddy, speaking for Love Connection.